what is up? It's Vic.
And it's Nick. Hey, everyone.
Yeah, welcome to Tran Camp.
Really
Tran Camp. So I was thinking listeners should be called Tran Campers, right? Because we can't call them trannies.
No, that's a little off the table. That's
Transsexuals.
Yeah.
Campers is the most correct, so we're going to go with
for sure.
Campers. What's up, Nick? How you been?
I've been pretty well. I'm actually super excited for a friend of mine. In a week, he's going to go off to his first big boy job ever. He's going to start working. I'm not going to try and give too many details out.
Oh, what's his name?
Oh, we'll just call him Chris for now.
Okay.
And Chris is going to go to California. He's lived in the Valley his whole life, and he's going to go work for the military, like making missiles and shit. He's an engineer.
Wow.
Yeah.
You think that's like his LA? He's like, Mom, Dad, I'm going to California. And they're like, what are you going to do in California, Chris? He's like, oh, I'm going to make missiles. It's my dream. Ever since a boy, I've dreamed about killing people overseas at large numbers.
Weapons of mass destruction.
In a single time. Wow. Hey, well, salute to Chris, an American hero.
He has to go through so many fucking programs. He has to send in his resume and they background check him. And one of the funniest things he told me was a little thing that they did where it's a training procedure that they talked to him about how there's a possibility that someone can befriend you to try and steal military secrets because it's happened before. And so their procedure basically goes, don't get too close with anyone who's trying to talk about your job too much. Don't give out too many details of your job, and don't have any Asian friends. They're all from Asia. So I think I might have to cut ties with them soon.
Oh, man. Yeah. Wow. What are they afraid of, espionage? Or afraid? Well, that's the Chinese, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So they just don't like Chinese people. Okay.
Yeah, we put so much money into R&D, and then they just come and take it. And they're like, oh, I made this. And then they fucking, make their own version. Sometimes shittier.
That's pretty lame. I always thought a spy would be 007, like James Bond. But it's just some dude, stealing blueprints off of construction sites.
He's trying to seduce Chris.
Yeah. No, easy it would be to be a Chinese spy. You just blend. You don't look like you're causing any harm ever.
Yeah.
There's another Chinese guy taking a selfie at this construction site.
It's the perfect cover. They've been training their people for this.
It is a perfect cover. You know what I call Chinese spies?
Let me hear it.
Secret Slantas.
It's a really good name.
Secret Slantas?
Secret Slantas. That's someone's band name out there. They're super edgy.
What do you think in China? What do you think they would say if they got caught? A Chinese spy.
Dude, they just wouldn't speak the language. They'd fucking throw something out in Chinese and they'd try to walk on, put their sunglasses on.
If I was a Chinese spy, this is what I would say. I would say, I'm actually Japanese. Don't cover your mouth when you laugh, Nick. This is a podcast.
Oh my god. So that's the tone of this episode.
I like how they had to do a background check to make sure your friend is sane enough to bomb brown people.
We don't want you to be a felon. We're going to be killing people here.
I feel like it's a reverse background check. We got to make sure this kid was a school shooter before we hire him.
It's got to be a little dirty,
That's crazy. I always thought you'd be the school shooter of your group.
No, I just still.
But you turned out to be the cool podcasting one, and not the mass murdering one. So
yeah, I'm
good for you, man.
A Chinese spy, dude.
Oh man. Yeah.
Anyway, that's enough about me. How about you? How's Labor Day weekend? Oh, I don't know if y'all know the date for this, but it's September the 8th. So just happened. Labor Day was yesterday.
Oh, don't tell them when we are.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Labor Day was it was cool, man. It's nice to have a day off. I don't even know why we have that day. You know what I mean? I don't even know what labor is, to be honest.
What are they celebrating? That we have labor or that we can take a day off and it wouldn't affect us?
Either way, it's fucked up.
It's a flex.
Because it's first off, we just got 3 months off. So it's what labor are they celebrating? You know what I mean? And secondly, all of the hardest jobs, they're all working on Labor Day. I had fast food 3 times on Labor Day.
Oh no, that's really true though.
Yeah.
If your job's important enough, you don't get weekends.
Yeah, I had multiple fast foods, and then I played hide and seek in Walmart. Like all the hardest jobs I fucking abused on Labor Day. So yeah, I don't understand it, but.
Well,
hey, as long as Chris keeps bombing those people, we can continue to celebrate.
I know. God bless.
God bless the troops. And God bless our drones.
Oh my God. Someone's building those on Labor Day.
I know. And they're Chinese.
Oh my God.
They're making iPhone drones. They're making iDrones over in those sweatshops.
You know how, whatchamacallit? How some people are starting...
The iDrone 11.
No.
It's got a fast charger.
And it still spies on you.
Still spies on you.
Oh, talking about fucking drones and shit.
And it knows what your mom looks like.
No. You know how it's like it's a hobby to like some people take drones out and they fly them around places and they get really fucking cool aerial pictures. That's not something you would see in the 2000s. They didn't have drones then, you know. They just had regular people bombing. Now it's like, you know, all this technology, and you can make a hobby out of it. And so that's what I kind of wanted to go into. It probably costs
I just realized, like, if
AI
AI ever gets advanced enough, one day we're gonna have suicide drone bombers.
Oh my God!
This is for my non-people. Suicide drone bombers.
It's 9/11 in binary.
911. 9-airy. This is 9-airy code. Oh my God.
Oh, but it probably costs a shit ton to build a bomb and then put it on a drone. That's like a really rich terrorist. Yeah. How much do you think like usual hobbies would cost if you're a rich terrorist?
I guess
like you're an oil fucking CEO. You have a bunch of money to spend. Maybe you build cards and shit.
Yeah, it would depends on the hobby. I would say, you know, like if your hobbies, what do you think is the cheapest hobby?
Cheapest hobby, dude. I guess it'd be something kind of sports related. I think like you go into baseball, bats, gloves, a ball. That's kind of cheap.
Friends, teammates.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, they have a machine for that. Some AI shooting a ball at you, trying to pretend to be your friend to steal your secrets. But that gardening, seeds. I feel like you got dirt everywhere. You got to water it. The most investment would be your time there.
Yeah.
What about you? What are some expensive hobbies you could think of?
Maybe like making bombs, like your friend Christian.
Yeah.
I think being part of like a sex cult, I think that would be a cheap hobby.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Because you just need people and a place, or?
Yeah, because you don't have to like, unless you're hosting the parties, you just have to know somebody. I guess you just show up. I don't know. That's what I think. I always think like, what if somebody like got into a rear like a fender bender on the way to a sex party? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like they have to get out of their car. They're like wearing a gimp suit. They get out of their car, like swap insurance information,
unbuckling the ball gag. Like, damn, that was crazy.
You look a lot different in your ID. It's like, yeah, no need to file a police report.
I'll pay in cash the insurance.
Let's imagine like a 6-foot dude in a gimp suit, like coming out of a small car like a Prius.
That'd probably be a hit and run, even if I were the victim.
Like, oh my God, are you okay? They're like, bro, are you
okay? Yeah, that's pretty fair. I think sex hobbies pretty cheap as far as it goes. You just need one more person.
Yeah.
And imagination.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's probably why porn addiction is like that's probably the cheapest hobby.
Yeah,
just because you don't have to pay anything. Like if you're addicted to
porn's free. You're right.
Like if your hobby is cigarettes, you gotta buy cigarettes. You know what I mean? But if your hobby's just jacking off, you just
watch your parents.
Yeah, you just yeah. So, yeah, that's my that's I like how Nick won't laugh into the mic. I just burped into it.
We'll cut that.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Are addictions hobbies?
Oh, that's a really good question. I would say it had to start out as a hobby, and then it became an abusive hobby.
Right. Like heroin is probably just a hobby.
Yeah. No, I didn't even see it going that way. Oh, that's fair.
To expand my horizons, gain some perspective.
I just have all the spare time.
Learn all the skills. I mean, equipment wise,
a needle, a spoon, a lighter,
a belt.
I guess heroin would be the hardest. Oh, I guess fucking drugs would be a super expensive hobby.
Yeah. You think any heroin addict has to buy a belt just to do heroin? Like they don't already own a belt?
Oh, yes, 100%. If anything, they like lose weight and then they have to buy a slimmer belt.
Oh, they have to buy more belts.
Yeah. That's their new hobby, actually, belt collecting.
Yeah.
To feed their addiction.
Yeah.
I think addiction makes hobbies.
Like when you find a family member with a bunch of belts, it's like, man, I hope he's just into erotic asphyxiation. That's the best case scenario right now.
Oh.
I better find this belt around your neck, boy.
You better be your child.
You better not be doing drugs in there.
You know what's another cheap hobby? Or I guess it doesn't. It can be cheap, is what I'm trying to say. You can it'd be movie going because you can stream movies and you can bootleg it, but you can also just go to a theater. You can watch a movie for like $11-12 a ticket.
Yeah.
And like people are out there, they review it, they talk about it. You know.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think movies are a cheap hobby. I think that's why everybody does it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think that's fair. You think oh man, would movie making be something that you would take from movie going? Like would you see that becoming a hobby of someone's? Like they go to the movie so much they're like, I want to make this now. I can't, like, this isn't getting my fix done.
I think it's a small amount of people who are like that. I think it's a small amount of people who see something they enjoy and then make that logistical leap to, oh, I want to be doing this. I want to be making this. I think most people just enjoy it and they just know, like, oh, this is something that I should enjoy and not destroy my life pursuing.
I
think that's actually the more rational thought.
I would agree with that. I would. Yeah. All right, and I can't say that we aren't moviegoer fucking hobbyists because we used to always go to the movies before like movies were shut and such. We shit. What was the most recent movie we went to? Do you remember?
It's probably It Chapter 2. I think that was the last movie.
Oh, it was. I can remember that.
Did we yell at anybody?
Not in Chapter 2, but Chapter 1. Holy shit, little kids up in the front. We're trying to like snap the whole movie to people. They had the flash on and everything, and they're just holding that button down like 6 snaps at least they got.
Yeah,
before.
That's a new phenomenon is people recording that they're in the movies.
Yeah.
It's like that's a very modern day heckle. It's like,
yeah, I got to put it on the story that I'm watching this thing that I should be quiet at.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't like that
one.
process. I'm not typically a confrontational guy, like outside of like in my real life, I'll try to mediate and not stir shit. But I go to the movies ready to fight, dude. Like, I yell at people in the movies all the fucking time. I'm sure, like, if I'm ever in a movie shooting, it'll be because of me, and I'll be the only person shot. Because,
the Aurora City Puncher.
Yeah. Like, I confront people at the movies all the time. That's why I go alone, so I don't make people who go with me uncomfortable. Because it's always a problem.
Yeah.
Have you ever shushed anybody in a movie?
Yeah, if it became I guess I'm the opposite. I go to a movie like trying to avoid the fight. So if they're talking a little bit, I have leeway, but if it keeps going on and it's loud enough, then yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
But I'm a pussy. I'd rather go get the movie attendant to shush them. I'd rather go through like that whole extra step than to shush them myself.
That's probably the sane thing to do. I straight up lose my temper in the middle of the movie. And then I like halfway through the movie I'll blow up and then I'll just have to watch the rest of the movie thinking about how I just blew up.
Yeah, it just ruins the movie for you now. You can't concentrate. You can't enjoy it. You're just mad.
Yeah, that's what happened to me during the last Star Wars.
Oh.
I went to go watch it, and then these two dudes behind me wouldn't stop talking. And, I was like, typical teenagers fucking being loud in the movies. And they would not stop. So, like, halfway through the movie, finally, I turned around and took a look at them. They're not two teenagers. They're two fucking grown-ass, like, 50-year-old men. And, like, these fat motherfuckers, you know what I mean? With, like,
oh, my God.
Like, knee-length cargo shorts, but they were so fucking obese, like, it pulled the fucking seam all the way up to their balls. Or fat mayonnaise balls. And so, like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, you guys are done for. So I turned around and I was like, I basically sunned them because I basically told them to shut the fuck up without having to say shut the fuck up. I just turned around and I was like, look, you guys are being super loud. You're ruining the movie for everybody. Stop talking. And then the fat guy on the left, he like looked to his friend and was like, okay, like
it was your fault.
He was like dismissive.
Yeah.
So I turned around again and I was like, you're being too loud, too often. Stop talking. And the guy was like, all right. And then, like, fucking bitch-ass fucking old white dudes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I felt good because I felt like I did that on behalf of everybody.
I'm pretty sure some people in there were getting annoyed and you, did them a favor.
I was mad that fucking Luke Skywalker was getting a bigger ovation than I was because they saved that whole movie theater. You know what I mean? But I yell at people all the time, man. Like... it's just something that gets under my skin because it's not just a matter of being distracting. It's a matter of self-awareness and principle.
Yeah, people should know better at that point.
Yeah,
but
oh man, I could go on for days about people I've yelled at.
No, do tell another story. I'd like to hear.
Oh, one time I went to a movie with my ex-girlfriend and she's afraid of confrontation, like in any way.
Oh. Okay.
And so we were watching this fucking movie, and then these two older white ladies were like sitting on the same aisle, and they're like chit-chatting, and they're chit-chatting through the previews, and I'm like, okay, it's the previews. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe when the movie starts, they'll stop. Because that happens a lot. That's a feel-good moment at the movies, is whenever... people are chit-chatting, and then you're like, okay, are these guys going to shut the fuck up? And the movie starts, and then they do shut up.
Yeah.
That feels good.
I agree.
These ladies were not. Like nowadays, I feel like the previews aren't meant to like preview movie trailers. The previews are there so you can preview who you're gonna fuck up in the movie theater. I mean, you're not previewing movies. You're previewing the movie goers during the trailers now.
I thought it was for just watching Miss Muneno say shit. I have no idea what trailer
all right. Who's
just
jacking
played.
off in this theater? But, so I remember, these two ladies wouldn't shut the fuck up, and we're like 15 minutes in the movie, and my girlfriend sees me, like, kind of twitching, like, I'm gonna go tell these bitches something. And so I look at my girlfriend looks at me, and she knows what's about to happen. So I start getting out of my chair slowly, and this girl starts guarding me like it's game 7 of the NBA playoffs. She's like, waving her hands in my face, like, Victor, no, stop. I'm like, what do you think I'm gonna do? You think I'm gonna go over there and roundhouse kick them in the face? I'm gonna go fucking talk to them. Right?
Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't say that. I was just like, relax. And then I put my hand in her face and mushed her back into her seat. And then I didn't do that either. But then I got past her. I walked over to those two ladies and then I got real close to their face. This is pre-COVID time, so I was able to get within 6 inches of their face. And then I was just like, you guys are being super loud. Like, please stop talking. And they stopped.
That's good.
That was the one time where I overpowered a Karen, and then I went back to my seat, and then we watched the rest of the fucking movie.
I like that. Has there ever been a time where you've confronted someone and they just keep talking or they just keep doing that shit?
Never, not in the movies. No.
Wow, you have that power.
Well, no, it's because I'm selective.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll look at you and I'll decide if I could tell you to be quiet. Most times it's not. But if you're some fat fucking 40-year-old nerd behind me, I'll tell you to shut the fuck up. Or
That's
if
fair.
you're some geriatric, white bitch down the aisle, I'll tell you to shut up.
Pick your fights.
Yeah.
Only the ones you win.
Yeah. But if you're like, you know, if you're like a black lady, I'm like, hey man, they've suffered enough.
Oh no.
It's systemic racism. That's why they're so loud in this theater.
It's
I'm
a
like,
culture difference.
Yeah, I can't say anything. You
That's
know what I mean?
fair.
I don't know what they're going through.
You
right?
know, I can't agree with that.
Yeah. Maybe
I'm on that page.
Maybe she's having an important family conversation on the phone in the middle of this movie.
Oh no.
Right? Maybe it's important, but it's
Yeah.
not my place to say, so I don't. Right?
Yeah. Yelling at every action scene's just kind of a ticket or tick.
Yeah,
It's just Tourette's, man.
It's just like, hey, I don't know what it's like to grow up like that, so I won't judge.
That's fair. You're such a good person.
Yeah, you know.
You try.
But if a Mexican's being loud, I'll tell him to cállate, rápido, rápido.
Si, senor. You think movie places kind of attract that kind of people who would like to break the rules? Because confrontation doesn't happen in just the movies. I feel like that happens in bars as well. But I think that alcohol is kind of like the situation there. I think in movies, people are just assholes. That's the situation.
Well, here's the thing. There's a higher standard of conduct in a movie.
Yeah, 100%.
There's an expectation of good behavior. But at bars...
You would expect a fight? Or you would...
I would be less surprised if there was a fight. And I think if there was a fight, it would be... like the cause of the fight would have to be much more extreme than getting upset in a movie.
That's fair. Yeah, I could see that.
Like, you can't be loud in a movie. You can be loud in a bar.
Now, I want to know if you've ever had a bar confrontation.
Not unless they were smaller than me.
No, that's fair.
So no.
Yeah, in bars, I feel like that's the last place I would ever want to fight. There's so much glass and shit everywhere.
Bottle.
Yeah. That's like life or death.
Yeah.
Like, let's fight at the
can we
Toys
cut
R
out
Us.
this part about us being huge pussies? Can we go back and talk about how, I don't know, I have been in a bar altercation and it's come out well for me? Now people are going to go fuck me up in bars because they know I won't do shit.
But only the big people.
Yeah.
The ones that matter.
Yeah.
That guys know to stay away.
They'll fuck me up in a bar. I'll be like cringing on the floor and I'll be like, yeah, try that in a movie theater, motherfucker. Let's see who wins. But yeah, tea break. All right.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I hope we get sponsored by like a tea company just so we get like free samples of
Free
that.
testosterone.
Yeah.
I could use that, so
tea.
maybe I could win a bar fight.
Speaking of movies, Mulan just released and it's getting some huge backlash for a number of things. You want to guess what some of the backlash is?
Yeah, her pussy sideways.
Yeah, that's correct. She couldn't see during the fights. So that's another thing.
Disney. And there's subliminal messaging.
This one's for the kids, and they put it in.
Did you know in The Lion King, there's a scene where you look up in the sky, and then there's like a cloud dust that says women shouldn't have clitorises?
No, I knew that.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't. That's like some fucking trivia for me.
Yeah.
Oh wow. To go back to Mulan though, some of the reasons. Number one, the actress that plays Mulan, before I guess during the shoot, tweeted something in like as a pro government or a pro Hong Kong police stance.
Oh yeah.
Thing, and people didn't like that, of course, because what's happening in Hong Kong is kind of crazy.
Yeah. But isn't the plot to Mulan defending mainland China?
She isn't too off the ball. I think you're right.
Maybe she was just in character.
Yeah, I think that was actually advertisement. That would have flown 3,000 years ago.
Yeah.
When Mulan happened.
Things are fucked up in China, man. Like, I think.
Yeah.
Why is it in all the strongest countries right now, things are the most fucked up? You know what I mean?
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so let's list them off. Strong countries. We got Europe. That's the Brexit shit's happening. A lot of pedophilia with the prince.
Well, I like to think that pedophilia is global. But hey, maybe I'm just an idealist.
No, I'd agree. I think pedophilia, sadly, is global.
Yeah. I think maybe Europe has a high rate of pedophilia because their children are hotter.
It's a big problem over there.
Yeah,
Sexy children. Oh my god.
Yeah, because like white people just seem to age faster.
It's true.
Yeah, so like black don't crack, yellow don't mellow, and then I don't know. I can't think of anything that rhymes with being white, but they're getting molested.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe
Okay, so
maybe
China.
I just like to give them the benefit of the doubt overseas.
Yeah, no.
White people have had it hard enough. You don't have to add pedophilia on top of their
list of problems.
Struggles.
Yeah, it's hard being a white man these days.
Yeah, it's harder being a white kid. They're getting fucked.
So we got pedophilia worldwide. China's having that fucking, or like they're rioting and the protesting about the one bill they're trying to pass to like just take people out of Hong Kong and put them in jail over there.
Yeah, that is insane, man. I mean, China's really fucked up. Yeah, in China they're using like facial recognition software to
like
target
facial
protesters.
AI and shit. Yeah,
that's crazy, man. That's how advanced Chinese technology is. As you can tell one Chinese person from another Chinese person.
That's incredible. Do you think they tuned it just for like Chinese faces? Like if they try to tell one white guy from another white guy, it just like fucking malfunction.
Oh yeah,
they don't have like enough white samples.
Yeah, maybe it wouldn't recognize it. Maybe they would just like lump them all together
and then fucking molest them.
Yeah. I had a white friend who heard that AI is more likely to mistake the identity of a minority versus a white person.
Oh.
And then he was like, "Oh man, I'm never getting away with a crime." I was like, "Dude, I think you missed the point."
For us, silver linings. We can throw some dice whenever we rob a place.
Yeah, or we're gonna get wrongly convicted of robbing a place.
Well, that's the bad dice throw.
I'm a Vietnamese.
Oh my god.
What else are those Chinese motherfuckers doing over there, man?
Dude, they have concentration camps.
Oh, the Uyghurs, those Muslims. Mm-hmm. That's what they're called, right?
I don't know. I'm not that fucking woke.
I think they are. Yeah. At first, I'll be honest. At first, I was okay with them rounding up the Uyghurs because I thought they were prosecuting Uyghurs.
Oh no.
I was like, yeah, get rid of them. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Well, it brings us a full circle back to the Mulan thing. There's an agency that fucking comes and collects those people, and they had a film near one of those camps, and so they thanked one of those agencies at the end credits of Mulan. That's crazy, right?
Oh wow, Jesus.
Yeah, that's some news for you.
Wow, talking about crisis acting. It's like, hey, bad news guy. You good news and bad news. All the prisoners, good news and bad news. Like, what do you guys want first? They're like, bad news. I was like, all right, bad news. You're gonna be prisoners for 30 more years. All right, what's the good news? You're all union actors now. You're all going to be in Disney, and you're not going to be paid. And you won't be fed. Are we good people?
Oh, that's a good question. I think good is a...
Because we are making fun of this terrible thing, but maybe we're also spreading awareness?
I think that's the cop out to every bad thing ever. Spreading awareness.
Yeah,
it's on par with just a prank, bro.
Yeah, that's true. It's like, I'm spreading awareness to this mass murder by doing it. By murdering these people, I'm spreading awareness that they're dead.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Do you think Lion King was better
than Mulan?
Well, I haven't. Like in a sense of what's up. I only saw Lion King, so I guess I would be like, they're doing all these live action things, right? And so we got Lion King, which got mediocre, like lukewarm reception.
I heard it was bad. That's why I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I happened to actually did see it, and it wasn't like, it didn't bring me all the way back to the times. I think they're just trying to bank on nostalgia and not actual production. I mean, It's great to see that they can make animals 3D and fucking CGI, but I think we already knew that they could do that.
Yeah. You know, if you compare Mulan to Lion King, it's like they really brought in the stars for Lion King, right? Like, didn't Beyonce play a part?
Yes, she sang a part too. That was
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
I think Seth Rogen was in there.
Seth Rogen was in there. Mulan was kind of the same thing, but like nobody knows who like our stars were. Like they had fucking Jet Li in it.
No way. Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
I think Jet Li is the emperor.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Would have pegged him for like Hun number 23.
And who else was in it? I guess that's it. I think is Donnie Yen in it?
Dude, I would not be able to tell you. I didn't really research.
They all look the same to you, huh?
Yeah. Nick? He could have been. Could have been his brother too.
I always knew you were an AI. Yeah, I'm not gonna see Mulan. Like, you know, I don't think I'm Asian enough to spend $30 on this fucking movie. You know?
Yeah, and a lot of people, no, just the backlash is too much.
I feel like that shows the class disparity between Asians. You know, like everybody watching Mulan, they're the Chinese, the Koreans, and the Japanese, and everybody waiting for December are Vietnamese and Filipino.
No, that's 100% correct.
Yeah.
There's a line you draw.
Yeah, like
the line in the
like
sand.
Cambodians, like I don't know that bitch. Mulan
didn't free me.
Yeah.
I'm still enslaved.
This bitch didn't fight the French with us. I don't give a fuck about no Mulan.
Oh man, we've been talking about AI a lot. What are some positives and some negatives you see? Well, you already brought up some of the negatives, like governmental recognition. That can really be scary. They're just watching you, specifically you.
I think at this point you just have to assume that the government knows everything about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know what they know if that mole on your balls is cancer.
Yeah.
they know everything. They know more about you than you do, right?
Yeah. It's pretty frightening.
Yeah,
what about positives though? Any positives? Like I guess maybe deepfakes would be a positive, depending on who you're deepfaking.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a negative. A deepfake.
Oh well, I was thinking in the sense that they can make a movie with a dead actor or actress, right? And you couldn't even like tell that they were like if it got that good, you couldn't tell that they were dead.
Yeah, I mean I suppose so, or. They could just, or the opposite, they can make a porno and just put a live face on a dead actress. Yeah, can we scrub this?
Definitely can.
No, I don't think deepfakes are good in any way. You know what I mean? Unless they make a deepfake where I have a huge cock.
Deep cock.
Yeah.
I'd buy that program.
Yeah. If they gave me a big black dick, then I could. Then I think I could stomach the fall of democracy.
Yeah. I think there's a bunch of altering going on in just like not even videos, but photographs as well. Say Instagram and Facebook posts, Twitter as well. They really like tune themselves up,
Yeah.
They make them look perfect, and I don't think that's always the best thing.
I just feel deepfake is too deep. Like how about some shallow fake?
Just Photoshop there.
Yeah. So. I don't know. If you could be deepfaked, what would you want it to be for?
Oh my goodness. I would want to be deepfaked onto some famous fucking funny movie. I've always wanted to be a comedy actor or a joke.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
How about you?
I would like I would like to be deepfaked as the next guy who fucks my ex-girlfriend.
I have some great news for you. I can get you that video very soon.
Nick, you already look like me. I got a deepfake. We could just lie. It's the original deepfake. Yeah. Hey, is 4.5 inches a deepfake? It's just fake deep, I guess.
Oh, wow.
Oh, now we're clever. Now we're Rumpelstiltskin over here.
I like it. This is the energy we strive. Let's talk about guests. That's really something I want to do. If we ever get big enough, or even if we stay small, like 1 to 2 viewers, I'd love to have a guest on just for a different perspective. Who would you like to bring on? Famous or not? Just name a person.
I'd like to bring on... maybe my ex-girlfriend.
Talk about how the relationship went bad and it just becomes therapy or what?
Yeah, I just have a dream of crying on a podcast. I think that would make a good episode, right? Isn't that what all the best podcasts are? Is whenever the host fucking bawl.
We won't even put that one out for free. That's a premium item. We're selling that one. $1 a listen.
How about you, Nick? Who would you like to have? My ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, your ex-girlfriend, so I can watch this happen. I'd be the fly on the wall that's fucking her.
Can you please not talk about fucking her publicly? Because I'm afraid she's gonna fuck you.
Yeah, of course. I apologize.
Please fuck anybody else. Jesus Christ. But not Nick, not my best friend.
Honestly, I want a band on like a group of people. I can't see as like. I could see us doing one person, but my ideal dream, like maybe an old ass band, like One Republic or something.
Oh yeah.
Or Linkin Park.
I think we can get Linkin Park. Yeah, we can get that guy who killed himself.
Oh my god.
Actually, that would be easier than booking Linkin Park. We could just get a Ouija board.
Oh my god.
Then,
Chester, are you there?
Yeah. It's just spelling out numb.
Oh no. Rest in peace, Chester. I listen to your music all the time.
You're not even talking.
Dude, I feel too bad. I didn't think it'd go this way.
Yeah,
today.
you're not even talking into the mic anymore, man. You're like fully leaned back. Like Chester's louder than you right now. Mike. Nick just leaned all the way back, like he's doing fucking cowgirl with this fucking. That doesn't make any sense. That shows you how much sex I've had. Misdescribed as one of the most common sex acts.
What, masturbating? No,
yeah,
molesting
missionary,
children.
when you read a sermon during sex. That was lame.
Oh man, we're at 38 minutes. Our last time we only lasted 43 minutes.
Yeah,
I think that's
common.
all right.
That's what happens when I drink. I can't come.
We got EDD, entertainment deficiency disorder.
Yeah, PDD. Podcast didn't finish disorder.
Fucking PDF. What the fuck? You're dumb as hell. Oh my god.
PDF. Podcast didn't finish. Jesus Christ. I'm not going to make it, guys. Be a fucking open micer for the rest of my life.
How is that going? How is comedy evolving to
well, it's not because there's no fucking shows anymore. It's in the middle of a pandemic.
Not even
I
like
would say
virtual
it stopped
shows?
growing. It was killed in an 18-wheeler accident. It lost both of its legs. It stopped going. It's Lieutenant Dan.
Oh no. Do you think not even like a little good thing came from it? Like maybe people are selling better because they have to buy the stand-up now, you know? Like maybe Netflix has all those comedy specials that's being viewed more just because they don't have that fix, that going to the theater or improv wherever it's shown.
Maybe. Who knows? Maybe it's being consumed more, then people will have a higher standard after the pandemic. I don't know. I just can't see it going well at all.
Yeah, sickness and all that going around. Or you think you're just not that funny? You've lost the touch after 3 months.
Definitely a little bit of that. But just like the business, things were already, the bubble was already about to burst, and pandemic was just a shotgun blast to a soap bubble.
Humor's heart.
Yeah.
You think there would ever, in the future when stand-up does come back, you think that you can get paid to write the jokes and say the jokes, and someone else pays you even more to deep fake their face onto you, and then like they're famous now?
Oh, that would be
like
nice.
Song, like people write the song and then other people sing the song.
That would be great because I always thought my biggest weakness in stand-up was my face. So if I could get somebody to deep fake that would be great.
Nice.
Yeah. Maybe somebody could deep fake really anything. Put a fucking dog's ass on my face.
It's gonna be a really funny dog's ass though. I've heard some of the comedy. It's good.
This
is
a
all
similarity that my face has with a dog's ass. It's got a split right down the middle. All right, that's the first episode, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Camp dismissed. The counselor will see you in your cabin soon. Put a finger in the butt. Thank you.